What's up guys, Bloodburger here again, back at ya with another creation for Soul Calibur 5. This one was a suggestion from one of our viewers, Saxy Holly, I believe it was. There's no perfect way to make Lili from Tekken in this game, in her normal costume, in her alternate costume, but you can make a pretty damn good recreation of her Street Fighter cross Tekken, or Street Fighter costume swap, the poison looking uniform, and I think we did a pretty good job with this one. Let me know what you think. Just kind of go inside here and see what I'm doing. So finally we can use a different face. Obviously Lili has a young looking face, so number one works pretty well for that. You have her hair in here.
Okay, let's get this started.
Upbeat girl clearly works for this. You know, any little sounding voice is going to be fine. But when it comes to the appearance, that's when we can really dial in and get an accurate representation of what she's supposed to look like. So. Not the most accurate looking chain, but it's the only one we have to work with, so it's going to have to do. You can also either do the studded bracelets, or you can do the gloves. I chose to do the gloves because you know, they're a little bit more obvious. Now here's a little trick that I did. Lili in this costume, she has handcuffs on her right wrist. So I figured I would try to put those in. I used this chain, shrunk it down as small as it can go, and wrapped it around her wrist. Let's see here. Yeah, so you line it up, shrink it down as small as it can be. And I actually tricked the editor into letting me use another chain that floats just below her wrist. And it actually looks like handcuffs that kind of fly around when she's actually in-game fighting. You'll see that a little bit later. Just a small touch. Obviously it's not perfect or anything, but I figured, hey, we can make it look close, so why not try it? I was actually surprised that it worked. I thought maybe it would like float around and look weird and like bug out and stuff like that, but actually works out pretty well. Pretty simple stuff, based on the picture that you saw in the beginning of the video here. Not too difficult to recreate. So I might as well go ahead and take this time to mention that I might be a little busy, it being E3 week and all. I do have a pass to go one of the days, but I might not go. I'm not sure yet. If I do make it, I'll try to get back with some videos of whatever I find interesting at the show. And yeah, I will be back this Tuesday with a DLC 5 review, because we are getting DLC, more DLC for Soul Calibur this week. So I'll be reviewing that as always, and yeah, look out for that. I really appreciate all the suggestions and DLC characters that you want me to try. Excuse me. It's a long list, and I'm trying to make as much time as I can to get to as many of those as I can. Keep them coming. I am entertaining anything that you guys send in. We'll see, or send in rather. If I think it's possible, I will definitely take a stab at it. So keep the requests coming. If I could have used a better beret, I would have. Obviously, they don't have like a police hat that, you know, Poison and this version of Lili wears, but this hat is probably the closest we can get to it, so that's what I went with. Handcuffs are actually gold, so try to represent that as well. Now for her top there are a couple of details that we need to put on. She has like a stripe or a stripe down the middle of the shirt. There's also like buttons on it, but obviously since we only have 4 layers, we do what we can. If I could add more, I would have loved to. Namco, if you're listening, we need more layers, please. Excuse me if I sound a little tired tonight. I am a pretty nocturnal creature, so I took some sleeping pills to force myself down. Got to be up for those E3 conferences in the morning, so that's why I sound a little groggy. Excuse me for that. So yeah, top looks good. And she also has like a red flower on her left boob. I tried to put that in there as well. Unfortunately, on undergarments, you can't get a vibrant red like you see on the boots there. It's more of a fuchsia, purplish red. But it still looks okay, in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much it. In a second, we're actually going to cut to a little bit of gameplay footage so you can see how the handcuffs work in game. See how they kind of dangle there, and it adds just a little extra dimension. It brings the Creative Soul a little bit closer to the original. I think it looks good with it. You kind of have to use your imagination with it a little bit. I wanted to use like a tube to connect them, but it didn't work out, so I just left it the way it is. Lili, hope you guys like it. Leave me some comments, and thanks for watching.